Everything's good. LeBron's taking the game over. Hell of a play by him right there. Just couldn't finish as a team.
Austin Reeves got ejected for the first time in his career. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Hey, Austin, I'm sure you weren't surprised at the technical going over to the ref. Were you surprised at the second, and did you get an explanation as to why he got ejected?
I get the first one. Obviously, I approached him. I vocally said what I needed to say. And the second one, I was surprised. I'm walking away, and as soon as I heard the whistle, I kind of knew what had happened. But felt like it was quick. I'm walking away. Vando told me after the game that Rodney said I said it 3 times. So I guess that third time is the charm of getting the second text. So I got to do better. I just don't know the fine line of, I've been in the league for 4 years now, and I've heard many things said to the refs from, certain people, and nothing to be done, I guess. But when it's unexpected from somebody, that's when, I guess the biggest issues happen. So, like I said, I got to be better. I don't need to put myself in that position. I felt like he missed the call. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So, yeah, I got to be better.
You guys had been in that really good rhythm before the All-Star break, with the kind of the exception of that last game against Utah. Where do you feel like you got to refine the cohesion and get Luka integrated and all know when things are going to happen on the offensive end to start?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't think anybody thought that it was going to click right away. I think everybody knew that there was going to be some growing pains, and trying to figure out how to, run everything, to be honest. Luka's, a one-of-a-kind player, top 3 player in this league, and he's got to be comfortable being himself because, like I said, he's one of the best players in the world. So we need him to be him, and it's just going to take, a couple games, couple weeks to figure out, what that best looks like. But I think that, with the group that we have, we can do that fairly quick.
Rob, Perez, I think that's why everyone loves Austin Reeves, and Rodney the ref included. But he makes such a great point. We all talked about it. I mean, yeah. He says what he said. He gets the tee. He understands but when he hears the whistle, he turns around, and that's when he gets the second one. So because he turned around and whatever he said, he gets the second one. But that was really, I just, Yeah. He didn't get any kind of benefit of the doubt. But maybe because it was unexpected.
Yeah, I've been in positions like that before where I make a call to the league. I say, I'm going to be watching the games. They better get the same tech I got, or you're going to give me my money back. Yeah. It didn't work, but hey, I put them on notice. And I think, this is where, this is what we all, as players, we always talk about with refs, the inconsistency. At the end of the day, every player in this game is a hard-working player. That's why they're in the NBA, and they all should be treated the same. And for me, when a guy like this, who never really goes off, gets a tech and then gets a second tech immediately, that's unfair. When you get other characters in the league that can get in a ref's face, call him everything but a child of God, and only gets one tee, that's where players get upset, because it's not fair. Like, you have guys that disrespect you and call you out your name, but you don't give them a second tee, they stay in the game. So every player is valuable, no matter who they are.
You know what's interesting, Press? It's a clear foul. I mean, the ref admitted he missed it. He calls that foul. Austin's at the line to go up 10, and it's just a normal game. Yeah. Right?
And he's around for the rest of the game, too.
Instead, it's a tee, then they hit a 3. It's interesting how things can turn.
Ejections are a really tricky thing. I covered Kobe the last 12 years of his career. He got ejected 7 times in his 20 years. And he was a very fiery guy, obviously. He would talk to refs, and he would get a lot of technical fouls. And, sometimes you make a point, and you're looking for an ejection, obviously. This one was a little quick, I would say. But Austin also needs to realize, hey, he gets fouled a lot. Yeah. He gets hit in the face almost every game. Yeah. It's uncanny how often he is hacked. And he's got to somehow, take that first tech. Kobe almost every year would be to the league limit for technical fouls, but I don't think he ever went over it and got suspended for a game. So take that first tech. Say what you got to say. Don't drop all the bad words.
That's why I think he was shocked. That's why I think he was shocked, because he kind of just turned around. Rob, how many F-bombs are you allowed? What's the rule out there?
You know what? The funny thing about F-bombs,
Yeah.
you can say it a lot, but it also depends on the ref.
Yeah.
I had a couple of refs where I said, man, that was
Yeah.
And then they were like, I get your point, Rob. Yeah,
Yeah.
I missed the call.
Yeah.
Most refs know when you say something and you're not normally that and you miss the call, they'll let it slide. But when they let you slide one, it's all right, I heard you. But then when you continue, that's when you tee up, because you're not going to disrespect them. But that one was like, the second one was, you messed up.
I mean, there were 41 F-bombs dropped in this studio in the final 3 minutes of that game, and no one got a tee. So I'm just curious what the rules are.
Well, we ain't heard from AJ yet, so you
Even
might be
more in
getting
control room,
you might be
so-
getting a pink slip.
His first triple-double as a Laker. He's speaking with the media.
Hey, Luka. Obviously, it's your third game with this team, figuring things out. But JJ thought that the offense tonight for the group was maybe just not there for 90% of the game. What's the challenge? Have you guys tried to figure out playing one another to the best of your ability?
Yeah, obviously, it's going to take a lot of time. Today, a lot of rustiness for my part. So, start the game with like 4 or 5 turnovers. That can't happen. So, it's got to, play the basketball the right way.
And just fast forward into a late game situation, you're down 3, your guys' ball. You and LeBron are both, incredible offensive talents. What's it like to be the guy inbounding the ball versus the guy taking the shot?
Yeah, it's both ways. He had it going, so obviously we're going to go to him. I think it go both ways. So one time it's going to be him, one time me. So I think it depends how the games go.
Just overall, how would you assess the offensive process and the 3 games you played, just not just yourself, but the team as a whole?
I think it was good, obviously, like I said, I'm getting a little time just to adjust to everything, but I think it was fine today. I think we had some good opportunities to make shots, but we didn't make any shots, especially me, so, just get a little time to get used to it.
Luka, there was a couple of shots you made tonight where you kind of like shook your head, like finally, kind of found some rhythm there. How do you balance still being yourself and being aggressive even when the shot's not falling?
Yeah, just play the way I play. We're just trying to stay aggressive. Do some other things that can help to get a win, but just stay aggressive.
Hey, Luka. Some time has passed now since the shock of the trade, and you had some time to wrap your mind around things during the All-Star break. What are you thinking now, heading forward?
Right now? Going forward. Forward, I'm happy to be here, man. This is one of the greatest clubs in the world. Just happy to be here. Like I said, obviously I'm going to need some times, but I'm happy to represent the Lakers.
Did you spend All-Star break kind of studying how you could fit in alongside LeBron and what you guys can do together?
Honestly, I was getting my mind off basketball a little bit, but I was just excited to come back and play. It's been like I missed a lot of time, never missed this much time, so it's something new to me. But I was just excited to get back to playing.
Luka, ¿cómo describirías han sido estas 2 últimas semanas para ti, adaptándote al equipo, a la ciudad? Y la segunda parte, ¿cómo sientes esa evolución física, sobre todo hoy que aumentaron esos minutos para ti en la duela?
Sí, la verdad que, como he dicho antes, necesito un poco de tiempo. Las piernas todavía no están, me cuesta mucho con las piernas, pero cada partido va a ir mejor. Así que estoy feliz de poder jugar otro partido y ir avanzando. Thank you.
Luka's 3 games as a Laker. And you see the numbers right there. Brez, you had mentioned the fouls the last couple of games. Luka mentioned the turnovers, said he needs to be better, just kind of getting the rust off and getting used to it. Rob, what are you seeing?
I'm